So I'm staying in a hotel in downtown Austin right now, here for a convention. And in the room, I found a book which is quite relevant, I would think. School of Life series. And the name of the book is Why You Will Marry the Wrong Person. Why You Will Marry the Wrong Person. That's incredible. Why would you even think like that? But that would explain somehow, wouldn't it, the incredible rate of failure of marriages. What is it, like 50% of the first marriages, 63% of second, and 70% of fourth? So yeah, marriages, relationships, what is it about them that we place ourselves in the wrong relationship? Well, the idea in this book is quite clever, really. It's very simple. There's 3 reasons. We don't understand ourselves, we don't understand other people, and this is the kicker, we're not really programmed to be happy. What does that mean? It's hard for us to be happy on a consistent basis. We always find some ways to sabotage it, or maybe we don't deserve it, or that's not our usual luck. So, understanding ourselves. We have to understand ourselves very clearly, what we want, where we're going, and who we'd like to go with. All our idiosyncrasies, our eccentricities, our traits, our characteristics, we have to fully accept and understand these, because someone's going to be living with that. Sometimes, we can barely live with ourselves. We drive ourselves mad. We give ourselves so much criticism. We judge ourselves so harshly. That voice in our head, it never shuts up. It's always in your ear. Dig. That voice, is it always on our side? Maybe not. And then we find someone we like, we're attracted to her, we think that she fits all of what we're looking for, and we don't even know what we're looking for. We just fall for it. We get lucky. Infatuated. We try to shoehorn, pigeonhole, shove a square peg into a round hole, or vice versa, and we're trying to fit 2 pieces that don't go too well together, like a jigsaw puzzle. They just don't fit. A lot of relationships we get into, they just don't fit after we get involved. So, understanding ourselves, understanding our others. So, we come back to, again, perception, what goes on in our own heads, and perspectives, what goes on in other people's heads and how they see the world versus how the way we see it. So, again, coming back to understanding and accepting ourselves, and understanding and accepting other people that come into our lives for what they are and who they are, not what we want them to be or how we see them fitting into our lives. Accepting ourselves, understanding ourselves, and understanding the needs and wants and desires of other people as well. But it's the last point. We're not used to being happy. So when someone comes along, we're infatuated and everything's going so well, and the energy and vitality and everything is kicking off. Feel good factor is really high. It sucks us in. So much happiness. How could you say no to that? So we ride the wave, even though it might be heading for the rocks. We're not getting off. Wild horses couldn't pull you off that wave. The lure of the siren song, happiness being the ultimate siren song, and it sucks us into a mess or whatever it is where we shouldn't belong, a relationship where we shouldn't be. So why are you going to marry the wrong person? It's very simple, isn't it? Why is it so hard to dig so deep into ourselves to find out more about our wants and desires and how we go about them, understanding, accepting, all that, all the good stuff? Just like getting in there, poking around, hitting all the nerves, bringing all those limiting beliefs and decisions and negative emotions and trapped energies out into the open, into the daylight, where it just dissolves. It all just dissolves in the daylight once we put our eyes on it. And then we're wondering, why didn't I do that sooner? That is the question. So why wait? Now is the time to put in the effort. So in a month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, whenever you meet that person that's right, you understand yourself, you accept yourself, you know where you're coming from, you know where you're going, and what's more important, you know who you want to go with. The kind of person that fits right in with that lifestyle of who you are and the plan you've got to make something happen, to make what you want happen. That's where you are. And that's the power of understanding and accepting. Perception and perspectives, and making sure that you do not end up with the wrong person again. No matter how much fun it is. No matter how good the sex is, no matter any of all the good stuff, because when you're in a mess, you wake up in a mess after the honeymoon period, it's very hard to extract yourself from that situation because you've got feelings, you've got emotions, and is there anything worse than breaking off with someone who thinks she's right for you, but she's not. That's the story. Understanding yourself. Now, you don't have to get to marriage, but like when you do understand yourself and you accept yourself and you do the same for others, and you understand that you're in charge of your own happiness, that's when you start stepping into your own power. Because nothing less will do. Nothing less. You are the master. You are the main star of this movie. You're the writer. You make this shit happen. So, taking a lesson from that book this morning, why you're going to marry. Why you're going to end up marrying the wrong person. That's not going to happen. Because now you know exactly what you need to do to ensure it never happens again. And that women that come into your life are going to really help you grow and evolve. Because they understand and they'll accept who you are for what you are and where you're going. Dynamic man. That's what you are.